Sup, y'all, bringing you guys another video. Bringing you guys another Vasyl Lomachenko versus George Kambosos related video. Not long ago, just sometime within the past few hours, I made a video letting you guys know that it looks like we might be seeing this fight in June. That it has been reported by Mike Coppinger of ESPN that the fight will most likely be on June 5 over at the Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. And now, Mike Coppinger is also reporting now that apparently Vasyl Lomachenko has agreed to his side of the deal to fight George Kambosos over in Australia. And the fight would be televised here in the USA on ESPN on June 4. Apparently Kambosos hasn't agreed yet because he's still weighing his options. There's still a possibility, there's still a chance that he might still fight Devin Haney. In my opinion, very unlikely. Like I said before in the previous video, I'm 90% confident that George Kambosos will fight Vasyl Lomachenko this coming June instead of Devin Haney, just based off the recent articles and exchanges on social media. I just can't see Kambosos fighting Devin Haney anytime soon. Plus, all things considering, it's been reported that the Zone isn't really that interested in showing Kambosos versus Haney, and ESPN seems like they're more willing to pay money to have Kambosos versus Lomachenko on June 4 prime time, with this fight taking place on a Sunday over in Australia on June 5. And apparently the deal that Vasyl Lomachenko has recently just agreed on will include a rematch clause for a second fight in Australia if Lomachenko wins. So it looks like Lomachenko is all in for this fight against Kambosos. He's even willing to fight in Australia again if he wins this fight. So yeah, it sounds like a good deal. Obviously, I don't know all the details when it comes to the money. If you read the article from Mike Coppinger, pretty much sums up what I said. It just goes into more detail about it. So if you want to see the article, go check out Mike Copinger's article. And yeah, it's a good fight. I know there's a lot of people out there who thinks the Devin Haney fight is a better fight, and in a way, you can make that argument. You can argue. At the end of the day, it was either Vasyl Lomachenko or Devin Haney, which are two good fights, and George is, at the very least, he's fighting a top fighter. George Kambosos honestly could easily take all those belts, have an easy fight for his first fight after winning it against Teofimo Lopez. But here he is instead fighting Lomachenko, who is arguably the best lightweight right now, even though he lost to Teofimo Lopez, because a lot of people think that Lomachenko would have won in a rematch. So yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe in a few hours, Mike Coppinger will be announcing that the fight's official now. So I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think about Vasyl fighting over in Australia, accepting a rematch clause to fight in Australia again if he were to win this fight against Kambosos? That's actually a big W for Kambosos. I'm not sure about Devin Haney fighting in Australia again if he were to win against Kambosos, because his dad, Bill Haney, has mentioned before that why do we keep talking about this fight taking place in Australia? There are other options out there. Well, the reason why we're talking about this fight taking place in Australia because Kambosos, the champion, wants to defend his titles in Australia after traveling all over the world to finally get a shot at world title. He wants to defend it in front of his hometown crowd over in Australia. And plus, I've been told by one of you guys recently commented stating that there's a big Greek Australian population in Melbourne that will go support George Kambosos, who is Australian and is of Greek descent. So yeah, no doubt in my mind there's going to be a packed crowd, or at least I hope so. You never know, man. You just never know. You never know who will actually show up. I just hope that everybody shows up to support George. I honestly don't know how popular he is in Australia. Um, I'm sure he is popular, but is he, like the biggest athlete right now from Australia? I mean, let me know in the comments if you're from Australia. Like, how popular is George Kambosos? So, anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.